How's it going, everybody? I'm here today with a 20-minute upper body workout. We're going to be using dumbbells today. I'm going to be primarily using my 10-pound dumbbells, and then I also have a single 15-pound dumbbell here as well that I'm going to be subbing in for a couple of the exercises. So I'm going to be going a little bit heavier with a couple of the exercises and then sticking around 10 pounds for the rest. We are going to be working our deltoids a little bit today, so you could also do a little bit lighter with those exercises. An 8-pound or a 5-pound would work really well. We just want to make sure when we're working the deltoids that we're not overloading the shoulder, and that can create a lot of pinching in the shoulder joint that isn't good for anybody. So I'll let you know when those exercises are coming so that you're ready to switch up to a lighter weight if you want to. I'm wearing shoes today. You could do this workout in shoes or in bare feet, whichever you prefer. So this is a timed workout today. We will be doing 45 seconds with each set. We have 6 sets, but we only have 5 exercises because with one of the exercises, we're gonna do all on one side for one set and then go to the other side for the other set. So it comes out to 6 sets and we're gonna repeat that 4 times, okay? So that's gonna make up our 20 minutes. Please make sure that you've done some arm circles, some neck circles, a little bit of a warm-up, taken a warm-up video that's on the platform. Just be sure that your shoulders and neck and arms and hands are all warmed up before you get into this workout, okay? All right, so first off, we're gonna start. I'm gonna grab my 10-pound dumbbells. Let's get that timer going, and you can follow me. We have 45 seconds with each set. So for number 1, we'll be standing and we're going to come into a bicep curl with an anterior delt lift. I'll show you exactly how we go. All right, let's get into it. We're going to have our palms facing forward, curl the dumbbell up. From here, we push the arms up, elbows are pointing out and my palms are facing in. Lower it down and then lower back down. So bicep curl up, push the arms up, come back down and lower down. So we really want to keep those elbows pointing outward, palms facing in and lowering down. Let's squeeze those shoulder blades back, abdominals are on. We lower and lower. Pull it up, down, and down. Really control the weight. Pull it up, and down, and down. Perfect. From here, you're going to hinge your torso forward, send your sit bones back. Palms are facing inward. We row back, pull the elbows past you, bringing the weights towards your hips, and lower down. My abdominals are on here. Now, if this position doesn't work for your back, you can come up a little more vertical, do the exact same range of motion, but a little taller, okay? So you're hinged here, spine is long, chest is lifted, we're pulling the weights up, bringing the weights beside you. The elbows go right past your body, keeping that head in line with your spine. Great work. Okay, coming back to standing. We have the arms slightly in front of us, palms are facing down, coming into our lateral raise. So we don't want the arms straight beside us. We are just slightly ahead of us. We bring these up and control them down. Up and down. Now, you may find this is one of those exercises where you want to go a little bit lighter with your weight. These 10s are really working me, working my shoulders hard. Exhale, pull up and lowering down. Keep a little bend in your elbow the whole time. And up and down. Great work. Coming down onto the floor. Let's put the cushion under your left knee, bringing that heavier weight. Stepping your right foot forward, we're in a lunge position. We reach the weight up on an angle and come around. Up and around. Your eyes follow the weight. And up and down. So this is the exercise that we're going to be doing one side for the whole set here, and then we'll go and do the other side for a full set as well. Pushing it up. I'm using my heavier dumbbell here. Up and around and around. Let's switch the legs. Stepping that left foot forward. We go up, over the thigh, and pull the weight around. Up and around. Really making sure you have a good grip on your weight and pull around. Push up and pull. And up and come around. Up. Should feel heavy by the end here. Keeping that heavier dumbbell with you. Come down onto your back. Imprint your lower back, legs come up to tabletop. You've got that dumbbell in your hands, one end in each. Elbows stay in place. And we come into our tricep extension. The weight goes overhead and the elbows point straight up to the ceiling. And you extend and back down. I'm in a nice imprint here and down. If having the legs up is too much for you, you could just bring the feet down and extending the arms. Keep the elbows facing up. Awesome work. Okay, we are into our first break here. We have 30 seconds to reset. The next round will feel a lot more controlled. Making sure you kind of reset your station. Getting ready to get into those bicep curls with that little lift at the top. So standing here, we've got a dumbbell in each hand. Draw the shoulders back, connect with your abdominals. Let's get into this. Bicep curl, press it up, palms in, bring it down, and lowering it down. Flex it up, push it up. Keep those abdominals with you the whole time. And pull, press it up, and down, and down. Breathing deeply, lower and lower. The elbows always facing forward as you lift. Pull it up, press it up, back down, and lower. There's last one. Great job. We're hinging into that row, pulling the weights to your hips, squeezing the shoulder blades back. Really using the back of the shoulder here. Your abdominals are nicely connected underneath you. Exhale, pull. It's like a tug of war between the top of your head and your sit bones, reaching away from each other here. Adjust your position if this hinge doesn't work for your back. And pull. Coming up next, we have those lateral raises. Great work. Coming up to standing. So just slightly ahead of you, palms are facing down. We pull the weights up, lower with control. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Really gripping onto your dumbbell. Pull it up. I would say this exercise is one that you would maybe want to go a little bit lighter. Just be so careful and controlled with the lowering of the weight. Not going any higher than the height of your shoulders. Pulling it up. Next, we have those kneeling high-lows. Let's come down, rubbing that heavier weight, if you're going with a heavier weight. And we bring the right foot forward. Now we go up on an angle, pull it around, and up, and pull it down. Press, and around. Feeling that oblique light up as the weight comes around your hip. Press it up, pull around. Can you just twist around the belly button? We want to stay tall here. For the next round, we'll do the exact same exercise, except on the other side. Reverse the legs, right foot goes forward, nice and tall. Abdominals on, pushing up on an angle and pulling around that back hip. Up and pull around. And reach and pull. Make sure you've really got that dumbbell secure in your hands. This one's quite heavy, and I feel like I have to really grip onto it. Don't want it to fall on my head. Up and around. Coming next, we're gonna keep this heavier dumbbell coming down onto our back for those tricep extensions. Let's go there now. Onto your back, finding that imprint. Legs go to tabletop. Now I'm gonna add on to this exercise. We have the elbows bent. At the same time the arms extend your legs. This is just an add-on. You don't have to add the leg extension. Down, exhale, extend. Now, your elbows should be staying in place here. They're not moving around forward and back. They're just staying right in the same spot. And down. Exhale, extend the legs, extend the arms. Keep that imprint nice and secure. Big exhale. Awesome work. We are into our second break. So we're resetting again. We have 2 more rounds to go. 30 seconds here, just do some arm circles, swing your arms around, roll your shoulders. And then we're gonna get back into it, starting with those biceps and that anterior deltoid lift. Okay, here we go, abdominals on, shoulders back. Here we go, curl, push it up, elbows pointing forward, lower down, and lower with control. Pull up, press up. Really check on your abdominals as those arms are up in the air. And bring it in. Press it up. Here's where you're checking on the abdominals, making sure that you stay connected. You're not in your lower back here. Pull, press up, back down, and lower. Equal weight in your feet, really controlling each move. Pull it up, push it up, down, and down. Awesome work. We're coming into that hinge row. Send the bum back. Reach the spine long, pulling the weights to your hips. And pull. So the shape of your spine does not change here, no matter what position you have it in. Exhale, row back. Right to the hip. Abdominals are on as if you were in a plank here. Coming up next, we have those lateral raises. You may go a little lighter there if you're finding those to be challenging. Excellent. Okay, nice and tall again. Abdominals are on. We hover the arms up and control them back down. Remember, we're not right out beside you. You're going to keep it just on a slight angle ahead of you. It's all about control with these ones. And lower. As much work going down as you put into coming up. Next, we have those lunged high lows, and those are coming up. We're going to put one knee down. Awesome job. I'm grabbing my heavier dumbbell, setting myself up. Left knee is on the mat, and we go up high and come around. Press it up, really gripping onto that weight. How much control can you put into this move? Just twisting around the center. And up. And again. Up. Perfect. We're switching it up to the other side. Going up high on the left. pulling around on the right. This is starting to feel really heavy now. And we go up, and we twist around. Now there's no momentum here. You're in control of this entire move. Up, and bring it around. Push it up, and control it around. Heading to our triceps next. Excellent. All the way down. Now, if you added in those legs, continue to do so, or just stay in tabletop, whatever feels right for you. Most importantly, the elbows are not going forward and back. They're staying in the exact same spot the whole time. Get that full extension with your arms. And really protect, make sure you're holding onto that dumbbell like crazy. It's right above your face. Exhale. Grip onto the dumbbell. And down. Okay, from here, turn to your side. And we are in our last break. This is going really fast. So last break, swinging your arms around, rolling those shoulders back, maybe some neck circles. Whenever we work the arms and shoulders, the neck tends to get a little bit of extra tension in it. So let's try to be aware of that in this last round. Whenever you're ready, grab onto those dumbbells. Let's do our final round. Bicep curl, push overhead, bring it down, and lower. Pull up, press up, check on the belly button. So as those arms go up in the air, just really connect with your center. And lower. Down. And control it. How much control can you have on the way back down? Lower and lower. We have those rows coming up next. Okay, finding the hinge that works for you. Nice long spine, pulling to the hips, elbows go behind you. Exhale, pull. Big breath out as you draw those weights up. Think about the middle of your back, between your shoulder blades. Use the muscles around your shoulder blade. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Exhale, pull. Lower with control. Make sure there's a bend in your knees. Okay, we're into our last set of lateral raises. Pulling up and lowering down. Really gripping onto your dumbbell. This is one of the most challenging shoulder moves, I think. And down. We're over halfway through this set. And then we'll get into those kneeling high-lows. How much control can you put into that lowering? Awesome work. Okay, done with that. Those lighter weights. I'm coming down, going high on the right and around on the left. Breathe it out. At this point in the workout, you're feeling tired. Just really grip onto that dumbbell like crazy to protect yourself from having it fall. It's only 45 seconds. You can do this. Reversing the legs. Stepping that left one forward left side and around the right hip. Again, no momentum here. Over halfway through this set, only the triceps to go, and then I'll take us through a very short cool down. Okay, coming onto your back for that last set of triceps. The weight is over your face, you're in imprint. Extend the legs and bend the elbows and the knees, and extend the arms and the legs. The elbows stay in place. Make sure you get that full extension through your arm. Feel your triceps working. The elbows are facing forward. Both are bent and both extend. Awesome job, you guys. Let's put that weight down to the side. I'm going to take us through a nice cool down here. Maybe just move your dumbbells out of the way so you don't hit them with your hands. And just staying on our back here, let's just float the arms up and just circle them around, kind of free form. Just moving the arms around in a circle. Let's go the other way. One more time. From there, float your arms up, palms are facing in. Let's reach into protraction, reach your fingertips up, let your shoulder blades glide forward, and then squeeze your shoulder blades back towards each other. Reach them up, and pulling back. And up, and back. And back. Couple more, just gliding your shoulder blades. Awesome, from here, wrap up your arms into eagle arms. The best that you can, pulling the shoulder blades away from each other. This can be a really intense stretch. Breathe deeply into your shoulders and then gently move your elbows up and down. Great, and then let that go. Open up your chest. Just come to cactus arms for a moment. Open through the chest. And then we're going to come in and do the other direction. One way is always really awkward. So the opposite arm is on top of the other. And so pull those shoulder blades apart here in your eagle arms. And then gently moving the elbows up and down. Only if that feels right for your shoulders. And let's let that go. Come back to those cactus arms, opening the chest. Nice square and in the elbows, nice kind of like a right angle with your arms. And then let's let the knees tip over. And then the arms come together. And let's push into our seated position. All right, last one. Let's just stretch across the body. So one arm reaches across, the other arm comes in here to give it a little push, but don't allow this arm to completely collapse into your body. You want to keep a space between the arm and the chest, pushing each arm into each other. So you're creating a little isometric contraction here, and you should feel a nice pull in the back of your shoulder. And gently release that. Pull the other arm across. And then we push in very gentle, be super gentle with your shoulders here, and then create that isometric contraction. Push the arms into each other. You should feel a pull through the back of your shoulder here. Great, and let's just roll the shoulder blades, shrugging up, pulling back and around, and let's go the other way too. And then the last thing I like to do at the end of every class, opening up the legs as wide as you feel comfortable with, and just do a nice forward fold. Let your head be heavy, reach your fingertips, round your spine, lift your abdominals, and just breathe into your lower back 3 times. Big inhale. Exhale, soften. And again, and soften. One more time. Soften. Start to inch your hands back towards you, stacking your spine up nice and tall. And you are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me for this upper body workout. I hope you got a good sweat on. You could feel a little bit of tension in your shoulders tomorrow just from being worked, but it should feel really good and it will go away. It's usually a couple of days of soreness after a workout. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you at the next one.